Ebusafo ya say hyehyia ene ya wada original TV so ensem Esisi dwumadi ena mede ebro mede dia kosi asabia asmeni mede ase se wajebre na ohwe dwumadi ene menu mienu kasa afa emembura ewo oman Ghana mu the youth ewo Ghana mu oman bia fapem eye ni mabunu se omu school omu beko so mu bewie school omu benya adwuma ebeye se na ebeye omu enye basabasa Nenso se ebetodwa se omanu emebunu duduo na no asese no omo eko prisoner na obisa ho se oman ben na yehwe animu se yekoye animu no akantifo ben na ebenya ededi omane so na nsenya na eye Asante region na se Asante mantemu prisons command wo ho edibetu dwa se ubo mu prisons dia emebunu no na agye ho afa se eye crime will be to say murder, stealing, fraud, any other crimes are omo engaging into no do na ba prison. Yes, we nim your prison system wo man mu yenim say prisons there anka obi call her for correctional purposes na oba but ebi mu so ba out as hardened criminals ni nyina no ede na ebetimi aye se oman ebetimi aboa ema ye mebunu ya anka ye hwe anim se ombetimi aye adwuma mo de omaho odi be ye adwuma na ma oman no atime ne na so ene omododo na na eko prison me ne wo kasa efa emebunu ene omaje prisons afa nititu ene Asante mantem ewo ensem Esisi so ye ntwa ye ho ne yembra ye ba ye ne mpanyfo omunimo de efata nsem hoi ebehwe se ye be ye dan na etimi aso ano anase ebetimi ene mebunu akasa ama omahu se ebehu ehu behina se omo be ye adwuma edi ama oman Ghana na omontimi enfom ho enkohye eye social vices emwa oman Ghana ye ntwa ye ho ne yembra ensem Esisi so ewo original television. Ebusafo guswa hwe Nsem Esisi wo original TV so ene me ne wo kasa afa emebuna dodo na agi prisons afa na chese social vices eneme bi a omoye se yenye fraud se yenkokun obi se yenkobo obi apo yenkoje obi sika enema basabasa omoye a ede omo eko prison eno na Asante mantem prisons ede abetuju se emredu se esese oman no ye sore ne ye kasa efa ho na te say civil societies me ne wo mienu kwa say so yetimi kasa fa ho ne yehu say oman bia fapem no ejina ne mabunu so anasa the youth no it is betodwa say youth no dodo na ekogu prisoner na edi say ye ka ho asem na ye hwe ne ye be ya ye betimi amasa ohawi afi Ghana na say ye beboama eso ate enka say mfa ho say prisoners omoko prison and say youth equal prison no moko ho no moko ye hardened criminals na o serve the jail term we na oba society ni mo a meme ne wumienu e na oba be attack enye omu nyina no moko prison ba correctional service and say impact say omukonya wo ho no omunya ebi mu ba out kra de a na cha say wan ko prison wo kra na enye na cha say wa be ye hardened criminal wa say kra ne sa no na bibi ese oye a ode survive and say ode revenge ni wa ko fam wo prison no na ode ba innocent citizen to say me ne wo mienu enti no edi say ye be ka ho asem ne ya hwe ne poma sibria na say ya hwe say ekoye be fa so a ebetimi aboa ene ne be makwan na wo so a wo fie wa fre last year na mo ka say mo pese mo involve e wo program no so omunya kwan enti ene no ye be makwan na wa fre na wo so wo de onim dia na say wadwenkyere aba o hwe your Facebook like page na share page no for comment to me read comment no live ede amao ewe Nsem Esisi so ye hwe ye data bia aba efa prisoners ho anase Ghana ye prison service no ensem bia ede abetudwa ye enti asat May 2022 no na ebeto dwa se prison service no ewo Ghana ha nyina no about 14,000 prisoners na ewo prison me ne wo ekase na chese 14,000 no and the war prisoner me no kase but nanka ye prisons no number ebetimi afa be 9,945 prisoners so me no ka say numbers no are increase I CD the number of prisons ahodo e wo man Ghana mu no ebetimi afa entuhwemu anasa empanyfo echemu a aba from I mean the overcrowding no omatimi ayehu bibi aba from ento beto just say program bi a omode aba omode edi congested prisons no ewo ho ne nyina wo ho de na so number na say state e pese prisons no edu no enya endu ye ntina say eyade a eha anase eha adwene yenhwe ages a ewo eye prisons no na yemfa compare nia eya Ashanti Regional Police and Ashanti Regional Prisons for no kana say usha age range no na eda ho no age between 18 and 21 1,410 prisoners na ewo ho about 25 to 22 to 25 percentages numbers no na ewo ho no 26 to 30 about 18,784 about 31 to 35 26,946. Ese usha youth range ni dia from 18 years to 35 years. Then ese numbers no ewo soro pa ha dwene day na esintia just say emebu na ese omu ko school na omu wie school omu de omu nsa ese omu de omu nsa eye adwuma no eniama enfata na omu de omu mre eye ebi beka say omu ani mo ye den sika ni ho enti sa na omu be ye den omu ye enti no eye numbers no na ye de abrewo to say youth range ne de eye alarm na ese say ye ka ho asem se na eye Ashanti Regional Prisons PRO no edi ebetu dwa na ye hwe nim se ebetime eno no edi nkomo na watime break it down amay Ashanti Regional towns ben na saa I mean social vices esi a eno nti youth no efri ho eba na I mean all my into details youth no kase youth a ema ewo mu yesen na emema ewo mu yesen ni nyina no ye be hwe ne aniwu edi inkita ho ewo eye original TV so ye hwe se ye ne mpanyfo omunimu de efa bambo ho ensem so na ye se ne esi no what is the implications edebeba ama oman no anase we ye ne clinical psychologist to be di inkita ho edie na ekoso ewo emebunu no adwene mu nti a otimi esori se esese me de menya laptop a me de edi frodo enkrofo me enda da enkrofo na me nje omusika me na da enkrofo na me ntimi mbo enko bank account mu na me nkotwetwe omusika nkakra ne nyina no ye ne eye clinical psychologist so ebedi inkita ho ewo zoom ye hwe se omo ebe join ye ne ani omo edi inkita ho na yesan any prison service for ewo Ashanti region omo na nendo mo eye case study omo PRO ewura ASP Richard ene de betu dwa che se o ka se baby asam na du ni de emu aye remo pa nti no esusu se ye hwe ne ani omo edi inkita ho nti no ye be hwe ne ani owura na se ASP Richard Bukari ono ye PRO Ashanti Regional Prisons Command ye no edi inkita ho na wa break it down e de amaye Ashanti regions no districts ne towns ben na ama sa omo aye overwhelmed about youth omo egu prisons bebrebe ewo eye Ashanti region ye hwe se ne no ebedi nkita ho nso ye ne obedi nkita ho ewo fie emredwe ma wafre na nso woni yen edi nkita ho Ora Richard Kumado ewo eye security analyst osan eye crime prevention experts ono so ewo adwane ye wo zoom ye ne no endi nkita ho na ye nhwe nia ekosui wate ho asem no te ho asem no so no edien ene ebe ya ebetimi ama I mean this menace no aba from Richard Kumado fraud prevention experts and a security consultant ono the resident security consultant say anything concerning security bia no ye no na ehwibomo. Ora Richard, good morning sir.
Good morning, Minawa.
Bacha no pay what to say. I feel cry and share a very happy new year.
Thank you. I feel better here.
Right. I mean, so we share asama Ashanti Regional Prisons Command ASP Richard Bukari edi etu dwana meti en me mo shake akra because now to come from the prisons itself no not just say do alarming rates and I mean we are on our way to alarming rates. What's your initial comment about Nia or the Abetu Joanna say youth inmates it's overwhelming, especially in the Ashanti region?
Me home figures, na me yemishim kakra. We share the ages between 31 and 45. Some ages near prime age. Ebehia say if you are in school, when you you are in your prime stage, you are establishing a family, husband, wife, and all that. And Kenya say that percentage is no call up kakra. Say as a nation. Yeah, developmental party, and Koye. And one of the things I say, in places like America, more private prison services conditions are very good.
Okay.
Your over congestion, and you see one of the major issues creating ineffectiveness in crime prevention. I hope say the Church of Pentecost, other churches will follow the same. Establishing a more credible prison center, prison environment. For one reason or the other, will find themselves in prison.
All right, Mr. Kumado, share. Obibeka said you are an expert in this crime relation issue. See, I mean, yes, there's hardship in the country, but no is solely responsible for what the Ashanti Regional Prisons Command Ekana. Say, the hardship in the country in Tinamanabaso, but I'm asking, say, is it the hardship in the country, and Ama say youth, engaging in crime, sir, and omabusu ewo prisons yana?
No, several issues are taking a youth to prison. There are about 3 or 4 things.
All right.
One wrong association. Association is one mentorship, and I say one counseling beyond free office school. Now, done for 4 months. You can become a victim of crime, and I say perpetrator, particularly about cyber crime, and I say crimes online. And that is one of the things. Number 2, naivety. Naivety in interest, we are ignorant of Yamana, any the implications of it. And to your pursue a journey group will be our own name near Kosovo. Now also for peer pressure, now our journey side group, and this will take you to prison. Then the last one here, the issue of quick money. And no necessarily say the system is hard, and as economic crimes, economic situations are very difficult. So issues of becoming very rich. Something everybody worship richness, and in the absence of that, you can find yourself in some level of activities that can take you to prison.
I mean, naivety now, Kano. At this stage, also say Ghana nibi wo how are naive with all the information around,
Definitely, we share even from the university level. Almost pre-university buyer information. So almost free university buyer. So we are first graduate, That's why. Almost name be even if you go into politics, someone more politics. When you get closer to them, you can understand. Say they are limited when it comes to knowledge. And in one of my books, Namitro said you can be educated but not knowledgeable, and you can be knowledgeable but not exposed. And you have knowledge, but you are not exposed. And they become vulnerable, they become naive, and coupled with a little bit of ignorance. A creative problem, we share many problems, many issues by any the level of crimes are youth, other say and I said those between the ages of 35 to 45 now the buyer. Some of them. Majority of them, ignorance and naivety.
All right. Ora Kofi Edu and Sanso joining yen Zoom or your clinical psychologist Kolebu Ayarisabia or also joining Yamana Kwabana on joining conversation no preko. Mr. Ansa, good morning. Hello, good morning. Mr. Edu and Sanso, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Yajo time kakra na no pay. It no say na ye prisons ne youthful inmates it say omaje prisons na for say emebuna ye hwe say anka omo de o ma ho de beboa ne building the nation ne wo be hwe ne yesi dodo na eco prison especially wo Ashanti region and na ye bisa se ye ne security consultant ne kasa no ama ye 3 pointers dodo na engage in naivety, quick money, and the other one I'll get back to you not with the amount. But Usha, psychologically, what are youth going through?
Okay, thank you very much. I think say you know, we share what the youth are going through psychologically now. It's about the different situations and conditions are facing or we are going through as a nation. And all these brings different levels. All these bring different levels of psychological suffering to the youth. But self person will share at the frontier. Youth go through all these things. There are levels of analysis I'll bet me share at the Number one, bet me share from the individual youth level. Say, uncle youth and uncle no then ama or yes, sir. They toss me a family at the family. What is going on? Ama youth, sir. Me toss me and say a community level engagement. Community, what's going on in the community? And then finally, you look at the national level engagement, which is also what's going on as a nation. Ama psychologically, the youth think that it is okay or it is beneficial, and I say it is better to engage in some of these vices. I can watch them. Most individual level, a security expert, say naivety and quick money mindset from at the individual level is one of the things I contribute to. Some people don't know exactly what it is they are going into. That is at an individual level. Only or no fee say be a legitimate business being over. But then sometimes it's too late if you have already engaged in it. And so that is at the individual level. But we also have at the family level. There are times at the family level, there are things that are going on. Some issues like single parenting, broken homes. All these things affect individual upbringing. Until the more there are broken homes, the more there are people who are being raised by a single parent, the more there are people who are not having a particular kind of role models in their life in terms of their parents. And then they have to now rely on friends and other people to sort of get mentorship. Then you realize, say, and this will be a creative problem because at that level, no, if okoto adamphobia mo omwenya adwempa amfa mawa, then you can see yourself engaging in some of these vices. I think at the community level also, what we are propagating at the community level, a young person a car, wouldn't baby onya car ni fear. Wouldn't be onya fear. Now, so at the community level, we are celebrating these young people who ebia okra car yenim ne source than a young man ebia debia okoye by day eba oni bi ono na yede ne be ya o yebeka cho se hwe wadam fuisi na se oba ye ka odim na wo hwe ne awoye. And so at that community level of engagement, it is also beginning to push you. So what do I do to also get this money as quickly as this other person is getting? Say me hwe kweku asenia kweku na kwesi enya sika ntentem then na kwesi because I say no na community no ye ni je ho ye ni je say ye be hu so obi aye ye ni bebi onya sika ni fie na so the more all spread sika around all ye say na ye ni age nti na ye engage more those people ye the omo cry ye omo try to make an honest living. And so when people are beginning to feel that well me and cry I say obi enhu I said, obi nim no, and then I celebrate it. Then it begins to push people into these levels of vices. And I think at the national level, you see, I would like to say, at the national level, we have sown a seed. This is something at a national level, we have planted a psychology in the minds of the people over a long period of time, say about 10, 15 years. I remember when you were much younger, watch TV. What were you seeing on TV? You were seeing young men, 26 years, 25 years, 20 years, who drove cars, who lived good on TV. And you were a young person, I said, so what are these people doing? And then no more, yeah. Mean to and so you realize that people are seeing things in the media, and this is not just today, this has gone on for over a long period of time. You are looking at about 10, 15 years. Specifically, the things that are shown on television, things that are shown on the media, is a sort of igniting in the youth the get rich quick mentality.
Right.
Because we a young boy, I say worker, I say we feel, I say we live good. But that is not the experience of the young people living in the country. So if they, as a young person, I want that to be my experience, what do I do? Then I have to enter some of these get rich quick, avenues, which are vices. I think, say, at a national level, we also have to begin to have a conversation. Say, we have to be intentional about the portrayals in the media. What movies are being shown? What are the things that are being shown in these movies? How is it affecting the national mindset? How is it affecting the national psychology?
And I
think that these are conversations that we need to have if we want to be. Yo, Matime Dase. Inti, you say who say inti yehwe oman mu na eden na yehwe e TV so eden na yehwe media mu a build ni apotoka se ni ebeka se national psychology and a national mindset in the people. Inti the more I say, at the age of 20, me share TV, a 20-year-old boy, okra iPhone, be a 14, or the parents in Nisikaba, okra iPhone 14, or driving a nice car, he lives in a nice house, or living nice life. Sir, and no man I show over and over and over again is beginning to build a national psychology.
Okay.
And that national psychology, now we are beginning to see some consequences of it now.
Now it's very alarming. We'll come back
so
to.
I think that this.
Wrap up. Okay, Mr. Kumado.
Okay.
All right, it's go back to Mr. Kumado. Yeah, security consultant. No, Enkasa. Mr. Kumado, yeah, share also for now. No, say. I mean, a very alarming numbers. Prisons across the country are almost a mebuna and asset youth. It's at this point, they necessary. I mean, they necessary. You bet me who say almost prison. They come out better, not hardened criminals.
Number one, general public education. Communities are only very educated and classroom education. About issues of crime, they can always stay away from it. Number two, redesigning your prison space. Now a bit more friendly, a bit more productively, because some of the crimes now at the amount for prison, Usha and can crimes we could have dealt with it. Then number three, Minya Kofi Kasano no come by the national psychology, and I said the national psychic. Yen share as a nation, ADR processes nearby, alternative dispute resolution approaches. Yen share say a bit more. Now, some of the issues are it takes our children to prison, we should desist from it. Now, as a nation, so I'm saying, sorry, my language. I'm saying, from Kakra. Now, say, a president, it takes the president of Ghana to intervene for some students who have insulted the president who were sacked home.
Yeah.
On him say, those students you are sacking them home, you are taking away their future from education. Yes, and yet your culture say young people will be insulting opinion to the extent that they have insulted the president. But as psychologists, Nick said, we have implanted a negative psychic into the minds of the people. And to usher crime prevention and answer usher conflict resolution, there was something we call the remote cause. And the intra-conflict. Say, as an individual, what is going on within your life? Public education, one. Prison environment need to be improved and a bit more productive and friendly. Then number 3, share alternative dispute approaches na yediba. Na yenja say at the least Eastern now we send many of these children to prison. Now what about the politician who is stealing millions of dollars, who is walking free? And the little boy, within the age of 35, 45, of a family, he wants to establish himself. There's pressure in society. There are psychological issues. No mentor, no proper family, no good friends. They fall in the hands of all manner of people. They need reformation. And I don't think Udiomoko prison necessarily, it gives them that freedom and that flexibility to develop.
Okay, usha sa correctional purposes say yenya free prison service no say yenya.
No, definitely. People living applying to work in the prison service, it's like a curse. Their working conditions are not good. Where they live is not even good. What they do as prison officers is not even professional. The environment for the prison officers themselves is a bit more confusing, let alone as prisoners. As a nation, free because the politicians don't go to prison. Hospital, the justice system is also not helping. And to me now, I introduced something on your platform. Now, the Crime Justice Bureau. We need to set it up in this country. Now, I have to say, what has been the impact of the justice on crime prevention and the prison sentencing? Now, you share from crime prevention, predominantly police, if we are the first respondents about many of these crimes. What has been their input or their impact on the justice system in this country? Other than that, yes, say the youthful exuberance of many of our people, and we are destroying the youth of this country, and I don't think it's proper.
All right, say, break na yaba. One of the reasons Ashanti Regional Police Command and also Edeba and say when a time so say prisoners see and as a youth you move free prison not almost survey tell na back to the community. As a community no receive you they don't feel welcome back to the community normal go back to the same crime, then they go back to prison again. It's about you better take a reaction for both you and Mr. Edu and na Yashania. What yes as community no I bet me dia boa you prisoners here and as ex-convicts here, most of them youth. You got to break near Brazil, so go search Nsem original TV. That's a so good so I share Nsem Esisi original TV so ene me no ka emebuna wo asante mantem a che se omaji prisons ho afa yes wo share crime be to say murder stealing and fraud and nutitu and e de omo eco prisoner prison commander wo Ashanti region chemu a ya remo pa emredu se yetumi ekasafa ho na ye share ti na be ya etu betwa anase betimi aba form. If you say Usha ages na yedigu ho na from 18 to 35 no rate na was about 28,000 Ghanaians youth and a good prison. Na say one mun e ba be ye adwuma no ama Ghana ye economy ye na Usha entimi so yetimi agina ne na so Ghana ni mebu na wawie school se oye adwuma no de boa Ghana. Ebi okra wakoji scholarship no de ko school so tumi koye adwuma na aba no etetete ni nyina koku yesika na ye futuo yimo na so ene wakoye bone ana wakoye ne enye enti e de na ko jail se onkodem obeba out no obetene out saden ene ho komo ene na me ni wudie no e de numbers ne beto screen so na frɛ na yenso ye ni wo endi nkita ho kye wadwene wo discussion na ekoso 0200854255 0200854255 ofren ye ni ready nkita ho wo questions bi so e ma ye mpanyimfo a ye ni omo edi nkita ho a ye de ebe ma omo no mo so omo yi ano e de amaye ye zoom ye ko zoom a ye guys Owura Richard Kumado wo ho oye security consultant or that so wo ha ye no ebedi nkita ho and so na ye clinical psychologist a no odi ni dwuma ewo Kolebu ayaresabia anase Kolebu Teaching Hospital ono nso eka ye ho ye hwe se adwene mu no sabio edie na ekoso ewo emeburu na adwene mu a obi anka wa wie university. Most of these prisoners no don't be deceived. Enyo omu nyina na sabi omu nkosko na enyo omu nyina na omu guzongo enyo omu nyina na ye street boys ebi wo ho a omu akọ school awie suapon pa nenso omu akọ omu de omu ho akọ eye crime eti say no omu that prison eti no eden na ebetimi ede afa ho. Mr. Commander yes amu akọ ababio na me bisa say eye asa prisoners especially the youth no or 7 term we are obi wo ha onyi saye into obetimi aye adwuma ebetimi aye incorporate no into the society but yeba society ni mu aye also no na se ye twetwe ye ho even family members don't want to associate themselves with ex-convicts sa for no then I work at omo and then ye be ya omo ba ebetimi age atum untumi so blame ye yesuro se be akọ prison e be na akọ ye hardened criminal usuro kwa se wo kwa so wo da ho anajo or the bibia etiauti
I mean, I was a bit complex by a simple issue. If you are for prison at the age of 21, if you are already 5 years, you are still a young person. And I say you are even less than 50, you are still a young person. What I want to say to them is they shouldn't mind societal families. Back crime prevention, and I say commission of crime, demography in this can be. We share Ashanti region, any greater Accra region. The other cosmopolitan areas in Ghana.
Oh, okay. Mr. Kumado Bacho, hold on, Maya Kakra. Yenya call and then Kasani and Babako. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho, your frozen now for free.
Bacho, me de Thomas Mikasafri.
Maoneso Kakra, mame. Why, Thomas?
Thomas Mikasafri Kwabunya.
Okay. Yet you.
Uganyo Bia. You go over more than the age of 25 years or the age of 20 years. Our work. And what they have no way to swear. Common and what they are over the years, you might have some money. Because of the Abia now for me, in trying to swing team, no, I could the prison.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you say? And yet, Omunina can engage in crime, no, every higher in try to swore.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Papa, if you have your case, let's say you are with 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Where they had it. Now, you see, foreigners, outside country, you multi-bonnet, no, you're just can your job. You're team and move for where the young bonnet, because only come up with no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, pa. Mr. Kumado, na say uti asma branch and kan na say oba say anka ye sentence o to communal labor no dan say don be ko prison. One na ya adwen.
Definitely, me ne ya adwen. And this can alternative dispute resolution no.
Right.
And I point na me raising is say Kumasi any Accra cosmopolitan and the pressure does wo ho. Then number 2 yeah, you free prisoner at a younger age, they are never be brave out to me yet. And ways you go back to the prison and say, oh, more, what do they teach them? It should not just be some carpentry, some hairdressing, some sewing or not something. Because who can say, we will not be school. And young man or man cost school, or my cost school. And put your life together. Put your life together as a young person, in one reason or the other, you find yourself in prison. Put yourself together. There are NGOs that provide advisory counsel, they provide helping hands, they provide so many things for young people out of prison. Seek help, seek professional counseling, talk to the right people. And you can put back your life in order. Say, we work for prison.
Okay. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
And what to say?
Nyamia do me ho yam pacha na nso e.
Nyamia do me ho ya pa yetie o.
O we dey madam must be brave. Em say my program no very interesting pa. Me say me views kakra.
Yeah o, my uncle.
Aha, dey me hu no my mu say in fact on my Ghana as a country no any policy for the youth. Eno ya dey baako. Who youth na say bia who go school kwa na we uni connection adwuma sam ayeten. And then one issue is going to say your judicial system and your fair. Say uniska na unya asimbia bikura we hu kasa anase bia uni any knowledge about the judicial process ube hu to youth ube end up in prison.
Okay.
The reasons are youth and the majority of the youth end up in various prisons yes how two factors see on my Ghana as a country any policy for a youth who a youth now Ghana you are left alone to hustle. Obushi any connection be school crown out because we are not made and
Right.
and then issue people have been so when you do quarter when to be an when you be a more like I say
Oh.
and to me I'm not surprised about the way that youth end up in prison.
All right.
The program is very interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Michael, yeah, that's it. O suggest na hit hard. Hit hard. O say who knew of your bebo hit hard. Yeah, Mr. Edward, yeah, prisoners here and as ex-convict, so oko prison wa omo some psychological department be more na. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hello? Okay. It's back to Mr. Kumado. Mr. Kumado, are you aware, sir, there was psychological department in prisons where they inmates film, especially one of your said this year, you be release your more normal by in society anymore.
No, my name says private individuals like some NGOs, yes, I know. My name says some churches also do that. My name says some private individuals who say yes, I know. And to the extent say na ababaya issue amayano. What we need to do is as a nation, yes, prison service and gasa, they may be looking for private sourcing. Private sourcing is they can partner other community and civil society organizations who provide that kind of service. Sikadie any corruption, major issues are. It has worried our state institutions. And then we propose that the Cochrane and now for bizarre questions be brave. Other than that, even if the state doesn't provide for them, I want to make creative some level of environment that can be not just within Kumasi, but across the whole, everywhere in this country. Other organizations can come in, provide a service for them, and even give them something small.
All right. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
You better your friend send out free. Okay, I know I'm on this so cry ain't you.
The patrol grown one yeah, like papa. The patrol butimatica.
Hello, my honest cry maintain the walk and my honest cry.
Hello, the TBQ,
right, it's okay. Into the habit me, I cannot come my brought one out tree with me. I can.
Ghana, they are paying for no, or my book, you to me and one no musia. Pay for no, or my down corona, you to know moons, so a moon bokro. And pay for a moon down corona, and no most of Bobrapa. The new worker.
All right, yeah, that's it. My year wrap it up, Mr. Kumado, or program, my year wrap it up, Mr. Kumado, na year fan call. It's Mr. Kumado, Udi, no, with this overwhelming number of youth inmates in our prison, any security implications?
Exactly, a national security issue, and it's an indictment on the state as a nation, Ghana. Your welfare system, and many of the youth are complaining that so family and connection, and I said you don't have anything to do, you are left on your own. In the listing, now I say in America, in Britain, in Germany, the youth don't have a welfare system. Let the country begin to provide for the youth. When you are hardened up, you can get something to eat. In the absence of that, they will commit crime. And it's an indictment that many of your youth are in prison. Your labor force is in problem. Your productivity will never go up. That is why we are where we are. And I'm very sad that we are not able to take care of the youth of this country. If we claim the youth are the next generational leaders, let's provide for them and take good care of them.
All right, Mr. Commando, that's a pass set your fro OJ bread my fa caller where your ferry you be call Facebook some few comments be about near reading near the amount. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, madam.
But your friend send out free.
Okay, your friend Lukman, Mr. Philip Kumasi.
Okay, my manenko.
Okay, sister, one the Amukan pa me Martina Livia da. But one you no adentia ebasano. On your politicians no ombeba be wo manu de ye votuma wo mu ya on kwala no on bibia obeda eni aduane a obedi eno na aba problem ni na eba wo na kwala nkiti wa kwala be 19 years na wo the prison 15 years na ya chim by aban eno na me bra ya kan wo be hu sha aban nipa obetumi awia billions of dollars by one of the young bibia young for no prison cramp young for no court cramp so on many answer ma kwa basa by akwala one wa ko wia ebia aduana obedi and I said na ya china to me amon be 10 years 8 years one when nyina Ghana no ye hwe yie na ye mra no yi dey kan no why
that's it say also odi unim dey abetai jumedie nete say papa bi the comment bi to Facebook pa me reading na a very interesting comment also excellent points raised to say jumedie na ye di no but also near can say mebu na ewo oman mu ehia emwa che say wo hwa oman mu a omu hia emwa society na say ye bo omo now one such way no say to accept them for attachment training in useful trades. Attachment training useful trade into no said they are almost can I know say ya prisons from the church or more and yama ami ensano juma and kakra yenim say omo ba bontia omo de be juma ye fa last call na ye know and ye time one also. Hello, good morning.
Obapa impom ti say
Adomara kwa na so
Adomara kwa nyame nchira mo ne adwuma pa mo ye.
Amen. Your friend say na free eja.
Your friend me Raymond, me friend free Asukuma. Yeah, program we anka metwas obetwas aye no. Emre ni mre a anka beboa ye. Tie de America ne tie ni wasopam. Na o man ni nyina tie ni wasopam. Woni obi na ekọ school. Mo ko school, mo wie ne papa ye politician. Owo school ene o yusu car me so me papa ye farmer car on so ho daye gari ene ye di bremi o ho ne de biani efiri a restaurant e di bremi wo school. That guy is living well. Intino ema youth ni bebre o mani bre ye kodi o mo echi enti obe pie firi ho no we okita ne card da obe pie firi ho no okita aduma da we obe pie firi ho ye di ne kwa butie okọ holidays wa butie enti amade oni ni free oman ba ku na ye to abama ni papa na obe ye politician he said you mu wie sikeya odi enti mi ka ho hwe ye mfa ne ko prison ye be jai me by the end of the day ye de ne be court trampo be sa bua no say ye sentence ni free enti say ni pa no you to me the libre form so a finish second don't do other prison in na year can happen. What causes that? Do we trace the cause? Our labor force is in the prison and then the old men are working. Osafomafu is working and look at the young ones, they are rotting around, playing down. Into Kronua, no akobo okoria de okoria ponchi bako, okoria akoko bako of the prison. There 4 years, 5 years. Into other banner, and this is your ex-convict. No company will employ you. Obia employ will be back to Chuku, he is an ex-convict. Madam, bring this program. Let people contribute. Allow callers to them, then you hear people's view. Into or mind baby, or moody year corner, in penny 40 year corner. The labor force is in prison.
Yeah, that's it.
Into a politician, actually. According politician, actually, no. By the end of the day, we manage the open into a delivery and the condition. Yen shen yamayi, the yame and pata youth now. When we never see prison one day, Abaku etiayen.
Okay. Amen. Yes. Yes, said I was saying no. Ti pacho number na wo kasa wo so no in 5 minutes time frame na me no won kasa. Why?
Medasi inshira bebre ya odia
yo
the obe kasa ye no me sra the obe kasa ye no Mr. Fumado.
Aha.
Mon country almost said they should be coming out and many brain in our senior the youth can learn from them. God bless you people.
Amen. Yeah, that's it. And I mean this year there on Nsem mostly no, yeah, be engagement with the viewers. It's any more more, more. Sometimes you go follow your social media platforms sometimes maybe some of the questions and I said the topics are mo pese yen treaty and farmer mo nyina no mo kwa na ma contribute Facebook. You dey leave comment or your dedicated decks on back coming back to you with your replies na ye dey amamo ye da say so we dey brand I will share Nsem Esisi original television so we dey akosi asabi aswe me da team ni nyina ase da sene ye besan ehia se wo nua bi a na watu ni fo wo nua bi nso a wakọ prisoner ba oba bi wo nsem na de na wa watu enye ni heja na onsan enko back to prison yes me no mienu na higher da sene besan ehia original TV cheers.